Gerard Mayo was on this show yesterday, and he joins us every Monday during this NFL season. And I did not hear his answer to a question on this show yesterday the same way that Sports Illustrated did. And so I'm curious which way you heard it. So yesterday when Gerard Mayo was on, asked him about saying on this show a couple weeks ago that Drake Maye had outplayed Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, I should have given more context.
Hold on. I'm not done yet. Had outplayed Jacoby Brissett. Clearly, I think that's what he said.
Yep.
Asked him to clarify then yesterday why Jacoby Brissett was starting over Drake Maye, if Drake Maye had outplayed him. And now, Scheim, this is the answer that he gave.
Yeah, I should have given more context to the comment at the time. Look, Drake had more playing time in the preseason than Jacoby, and that was intentional. So as we talk about the developmental plan, we know what it is internally, but that was definitely intentional. We know what Jacoby can do. He's played a lot of ball in this league. We see him every day in practice, and we know what he's done in the NFL as well. So, look, we have full confidence. I have full confidence in Jacoby leading our team into the season, and the players feel the same way. Those guys selected him as a captain, so that should say a lot as well. That this is the way we're going to go. And like I always say, as the head coach of the team, I'm trying to make the best decisions for the organization, not only here in the present, but also in the future.
Okay, so the way Sports Illustrated heard that, and they called it essentially a hilarious pivot attempt by Gerard Mayo, was that Drake Maye had outplayed Jacoby Brissett when it came to time and snaps in training camp, and not to performance level, which I did not. I didn't hear that. I mean, do you think that was the intention of Gerard Mayo? Is that what he was saying?
Never even crossed my mind. Not even trying to play devil's advocate. Not even that is such a stretch.
It's a stretch. Okay. All right. Because that would be ridiculous if that were what he was saying. Was that what he meant on this show? Was that he had outplayed him snap count-wise. That would be ridiculous.
But let's go around the room. Who believes that Gerard Mayo wants Jacoby Brissett to start week one?
I don't.
I don't think he does.
Okay, so it stands to reason that he's maybe saying that to someone because he's being told what to do.
So then where he was capping on the question we asked him is when he said, I have final say.
Yeah.
He was kind of said it adamantly, I have final say when it comes to depth chart. I think I asked him that. When it comes to depth chart and starters, I'm not talking about bringing guys in, who you draft in, free agents, retaining guys, none of that. Depth chart and starters, who has final say? Is it the offensive coordinator when it comes to the offense? He said it was all him.
Here.
That's what
Then
he
why
said.
does he keep saying we?
Yes.
He did it again. Yes, he did it again in that answer. He said, I have full confidence in him.
Because he went into this thing telling everybody how collaborative it was going to be. And so he's trying to walk the line between collaborative and between making the final decision, I think.
The confusing, I'm sorry, Greg, the confusing part to me real quick is when he goes, we know what Jacoby Brissett can do. He's played a lot of football.
Which is not very much.
Right. So what is this season? That's the biggest question I have then. What is this season then? If you know what Jacoby Brissett is as a starting quarterback, you're not going to win many games. So you're just basically saying we're putting a guy out there that we feel like who
is a pretty good backup.
We know what Jacoby can do.